there's a lot of people who would suggest that member loyalty is dead, or that the members are not necessarily loyal to the cooperative. What would you say to that?
I would say that we need to look at member loyalty as being dead and never having existed. We've got to earn the business every day. We've got to be competitive with all the other sources of goods and services, and we've got to earn it. Now, we would hope, having said that, we would hope that the cooperative, if you're a member of the cooperative, the co-op would win the ties. A part of the cooperative pledge, if you will, on the part of members is not just the tax implications of how the earnings are handled, it's also that I will support the cooperative. And at the end of the day, that's a lot of what the cooperative is about, isn't it fun to do business with yourself? If the co-op is a little bit higher priced, which is not frequently the case, but if that were to be the case, if there is profit, it's returned to you as a user. So we've got to earn the business, no question about it. If we can't meet that test, we've got much more serious problems than something called member loyalty.
Right. So what are some practical advice for a cooperative seeking to reach out to its members? What would you suggest to those cooperatives?
Well, I would suggest, number one, if we're not making full use of the board, cooperatives have a built-in advantage that, frankly, investor-held companies try to emulate, and that is they're directed by a group of users, of members, their owners and their users. So we should get very, very good feedback from them. If we're not doing that, if we're not taking advantage of that, we need to be. If we want to go a little deeper than that, I would encourage the use of focus groups or regional meetings around the trade area. And those groups would hit on things akin to grade carding. How are we doing? How is our agronomy operation doing in serving you? Where are we weak? Where do we need to make improvements? Where do you think we're doing an adequate job or better than adequate?
If a cooperative has to earn the business, like you say, does that mean price only?
Not at all. If you really do your homework on how producers make decisions, price is definitely in there. It's table stakes. You must be competitive, but you got to be competitive on value. That's a whole value package that includes the services, the people, the various proprietary parts of the product mix. So we've got to be competitive. That does not mean the lowest price. And in fact, if that is your marketing scheme, the lowest price, I think you've got a real serious issue to deal with.
Right, right. Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Sure. Good.